I appreciate y'all that are here. So this is what love looks like between my sister and I, is we're supportive of each other. We got each other's back, all of that kind of stuff. So one thing we want to, kind of reflect on, and is just the other part of love that looks like, is that accountability, finishing your chapter in your book, or finishing up your workouts and things like that. Like finishing what we've started, I think has been holding ourselves accountable in this season too, and looking internally instead of just like external things, like looking at what other people might think about this or what people might think about that. It's really, what does God look at when he sees us, right? Like looking more internal than, I think. I don't know. Does that make sense? Do you feel that way too? Or
no, that makes perfect sense. I think at the end of the day, like even in our stories, right, or what we write, we just want them to connect with people. We want people to, whether it's relate, reflect, think more deeply, ask questions, even if they're uncomfortable ones.
Right.
I think that's what's most important about getting what we want to say across or into the world.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I think holding yourself accountable means different things. Like for me, it's not just finishing now or publishing, because I know I can do that. I think for me, it's, can I get one of my works traditionally published, right? It's going further and pushing myself. Like this is a push for me, like being on camera and talking to a laptop. Like
you're talking to people.
Right? Or talking to the people. So this is a challenge for me, but I am trying to do it, right? I can't be behind the scenes and be a writer. So a part of that is putting myself out there. So,
yeah. Okay.
So what about you?
So I think a little, I don't know. The challenge for me wasn't like, I don't mind the YouTube, right? Like I can talk all day, but it didn't always used to be like that. Like, right? Like when I first got the thought of doing a YouTube channel, it was like, why? Like me on camera? Like, what am I going to talk about? And then all of these things started. I wanted to talk about marriage. I wanted to talk about my weight loss journey. I wanted to talk about my, my devotionals, my trust talks, and all those kinds of things. So then it just started flowing. And a lot of that is when God tells you to do something, you do it. And sometimes you may not be ready, or you may not think that you're ready. And a lot of that had to do with just me feeling like I wasn't ready. You know what I mean? And then when I stopped feeling that way and I just started saying yes, I just, like, again, this is my yes season. I just started saying, yes, Lord. Yes. All right. Yes. Write a book. Yes. Do your channel. Talk about this. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Do that. So I'm doing it, and I feel like I'm releasing a lot of things by doing it. It's definitely like therapy for me. It's definitely, it's definitely like therapy. And so a lot of that, I think, is why I do it. And I think it's also, for me, like I like the writing part also, but there's other things, like me and Landon want to do like a marriage class and do seminars and things like that. So it's like, or get on YouVersion and have our devotionals on there. Like there's a lot of things, like when you're talking about going further, there's lots of things in my faith walk that I want to do to be able to share with people, because I've learned so much by walking with God. And because of the pain that I've been through, it's pushing me into purpose. So, and I keep saying that. So yeah. So did your confidence shift as you started releasing your books? Like what happened when you that first release?
I feel like I'm like a yo-yo. Like sometimes my confidence is up. Sometimes it's like, oh, nah, girl. We're not there yet. So it shifts. Like sometimes I'll read something and I'll be like, did you just write that? Like, I can't believe I wrote that. Sometimes it seems like God is pouring out of me, because I'll be like, I don't even know where that came from, but it's in my subconscious. And I'm like, that was just meant to be in there. Yeah. So yeah, I would say that my confidence shifts. Okay. Sometimes I'm feeling very confident. Sometimes I'm not. Yeah.
That's real. Yeah, like, right. It's definitely a roller coaster. Yeah. It's up and down. Definitely not always up.
Yeah, not always up.
No, not always. Not always up. I don't know. Maybe some of y'all are up. If you feel always up, just let us know what you're doing. So Well, this is a good question too. What would you tell a woman who feels stuck?
That's a good question.
Or that may be in a similar situation.
I would say if you feel stuck, try to just push through that feeling. Mm-hmm. I said, because it's better, even if it's not publishing right now or having your work be visible, whatever, even if it's not writing, right? Mm-hmm. Like whatever you're stuck in, try to push yourself a little bit further out of that feeling, no matter what that feeling is. Mm-hmm. I think that would be my advice on if you're stuck. Just try to push through just a micro amount if you can, day by day. I think it's a process like anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
I don't know. I think, well, first I would say maybe you try reading Blind Faith, because, and I mean, I'm being funny, but literally, shameless plug, y'all. Sorry about that. But I mean, literally, I talk a lot about just when you're uncertain, going through seasons of uncertainty. And a lot of times, if you're feeling stuck, it's usually because you're uncertain about something or you're going through a certain thing. And this is where sometimes it's good to rely on your faith. Or maybe figure your faith out, because definitely what helped, and I can only speak for myself, what helped me get unstuck when I was stuck in situations was leaning on my faith, leaning on my relationship with God, and reading my word and doing all those things, because that helped me get unstuck, because his word is truth and it helps bring life back to you. Anyway, that for me, that was definitely for me. It just brought life back to situations when I really didn't know which way I was going or what path I was on. I leaned in. I leaned into the word. I leaned into God, and I was like, Lord, help. Dear Lord, help. So
prayer always works.
Yeah, prayer is something else now. It definitely does work. Okay. All right. So we're going to do a quick sister rapid fire, really quick, for some fun, playful game here. And we're just really keeping it light. It's not anything that's gonna break you. Okay, we're not gonna. We got deep enough, so now we're gonna lighten the mood a little bit. So, who would you say overthinks more?
I'm definitely the one who overthinks.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you say me, that's absolute false.
No. I'm definitely the overthinker, the overanalyzer, all that good stuff. So, who texts the longest paragraphs?
I feel like maybe you do,
probably.
But it may be, I don't know, but sometimes I feel like if I have a lot to say, I can type a lot too, but I think you do it more than I do.
I probably do. Okay, I feel like the topic or subject matter might matter in this case, but I think it's probably me. I got lots to say.
You got a lot to say. Okay, who sends the "Did you take your shot" reminder?
I don't know if either of us do this.
I think I check in more than you.
I feel like you do check in
because I've been on it longer. So I think that's why I'm like, how are you feeling? Did you take your shot? Yeah. What time did you take it?
You're like, put a reminder on your calendar and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay. So
I'm doing the same because Landon started his little journey too. And I'm like asking all these questions.
Yeah, I would say that's you.
Yeah, I would agree.
Who's more dramatic?
I think you are. To me,
I think you are.
Maybe we both are in our own way.
I mean, dramatic though.
I feel like you're dramatic too.
That's dramatic.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
That's dramatic. Yeah.
I don't think either of us are like dramatic. Like what degree of dramatic are we talking about?
We can be dramatic. We can be dramatic.
Okay, I would say we have doses of dramatic.
Okay, we'll agree to disagree. We have doses. I like that. So, who's publishing another book first?
Oh, okay. I'm publishing another book.
Yes. All right. Yeah. Tell us about it.
Okay. It's called Love Literally, an Emily Strauss story.
Okay.
It features Emily Strauss. She's a best-selling author. She's an awkward woman. She goes on dating disaster after dating disaster. She has a messy bestie, a pushy publisher, a rhubarb delivery guy is involved. There's some mild spice if you like your book spicy.
Okay.
And it's basically about her finding out what happens when she starts experiencing love in real life instead of through fiction.
Nice. Very good. Well, we didn't talk about where like the name of your channel, like all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So like where people can subscribe. We will drop that into the description just so you know, but let's go ahead and hear you say.
So it is at D. Lavelle Books. And I'll be talking about a lot of things. I'll be talking about the books that I write, what I'm reading, how to self-publish on a dime, basically how to help others go through the publishing process through KDP, because sometimes that can be prickly. Lots of things like my unpopular writing opinions, some controversial takes like AI discourse. So yeah, it'll be fun. I might do it while putting on makeup or something. So who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit.
We love that here. We love it. All right. Well, this is great. I'm so happy that you were able to join today on Valentine's Day, where we get to show sisterly love to the folks. So thank you all for tuning in tonight. Again, this was a special Valentine's Day episode. And if you're watching this and you have a sister, a friend, someone you build with or cherish or push each other, support each other, right? Continue to do that, love on each other, and keep things going. Keep moving each other into your purpose, all right? So dear hearts, again, thank you for spending your Valentine's evening with us. Celebrate love in all its forms, especially love that helps others evolve, all right? Stay tuned for more because more is always coming. Have a good night, folks.
Good night.